The harder most people chase success, the further it runs away. Because success is not something you hunt, it's something you become attractive enough to receive. Most people spend their entire lives chasing money, chasing approval, chasing opportunities, chasing validation, running endlessly, hoping one day success will finally choose them. But here's the truth nobody teaches. Success is attracted to energy, discipline, value, and mindset, not desperation. And desperate people repel the very things they want most. Think about it. The person constantly begging for attention rarely receives respect. The person obsessed with proving themselves usually feels insecure. And the person desperately chasing success often looks lost. Why? Because success responds to who you become, not what you chase. Listen carefully. A magnet does not chase metal. It attracts it, and your mind works the same way. Your habits, your energy, your discipline, your focus. These things either attract success into your life or push it away. Most people focus only on results, but successful people focus on becoming valuable. That changes everything. Instead of asking, how do I get rich fast? Ask, how do I become the kind of person success naturally follows? Because once you become disciplined, focused, skilled, and mentally strong, opportunities begin finding you. Look at the people winning in life. They don't spend all day complaining. They don't waste years blaming others. And they definitely don't sit around waiting for motivation. They work on themselves daily, quietly, consistently. And over time, their growth attracts opportunities that average people never see. Here's the dangerous trap most people fall into. They chase outcomes while ignoring identity. They want wealth without discipline, success without sacrifice, respect without self-control. But life doesn't work like that. You attract what you are, not what you want. Read that again. You attract what you are. If your mind is negative, distracted, lazy, and inconsistent, your life will reflect it. But if your energy is focused, disciplined, confident, and driven, success begins moving towards you naturally. Now understand this deeply. Success is an inside job first. Before success appears externally, it must exist internally. That means carrying yourself differently before results arrive. Thinking differently before money arrives. Believing differently before opportunities appear. Most people wait for success before acting confident, but successful people develop confidence before success comes. That's why they stand out. You must learn to stop operating from desperation. Desperation destroys clarity. It makes people force relationships, force opportunities, force outcomes, and forced energy always creates resistance. Calm confidence is powerful. The person who knows their value moves differently. They are patient, focused, disciplined, and they understand this powerful truth. What belongs to them will come through preparation and persistence, not panic. One of the fastest ways to attract success is by mastering your environment. Your environment shapes your thinking. If you surround yourself with negativity, excuses, gossip, and distractions, your mind becomes weak. But when you surround yourself with growth, discipline, and ambition, your standards rise automatically. Energy is contagious. That's why successful people protect their circle carefully, because they know small minds destroy big dreams. Now let's talk about value. The marketplace rewards value, not wishes, not complaints, not excuses. Value. If you want more money, become more valuable. Learn skills. Improve communication. Strengthen discipline. Study leadership. Master consistency. Because the more problems you solve, the more success you attract. Most people are addicted to shortcuts, but shortcuts create weak foundations. Real success takes time, and that's why average people quit early. They don't see immediate results, so they lose faith. But successful people understand something powerful. Roots grow in silence before fruits appear publicly. For a long time, it may look like nothing is happening, but internally, you are growing. Be patient with your process. Now listen carefully. Your energy matters more than you think. People can feel desperation. People can feel insecurity. People can feel confidence too. That's why calm, focused individuals naturally attract respect. Because certainty is attractive, and certainty comes from self-work, not pretending, not showing off, not fake motivation, real inner confidence. Stop chasing people who ignore your worth. Stop chasing validation from people who don't believe in your vision. Stop chasing shortcuts that weaken your character. Instead, chase growth, chase discipline, chase mastery, and success will begin chasing you. The truth is, You don't attract success by talking about goals. You attract it through habits. Daily habits shape identity, and identity shapes destiny. Every disciplined action sends a message to your subconscious mind. I am becoming someone powerful. That identity shift changes everything. Wake up earlier, stay focused longer, protect your energy, read more, learn constantly, stay consistent even when results are invisible. Invisible. Because invisible progress is still progress. And eventually, the life you once chased begins moving toward you naturally. Imagine becoming the kind of person opportunities seek, the kind of person people trust, respect, admire. Not because you beg for attention, but because your discipline created presence. That is real power. Most people are trying to look successful, but truly successful people focus on becoming successful internally. And there's a huge difference. One seeks attention, the other builds value. One depends on appearances, the other depends on substance, and substance always wins long term. So from this day forward, stop obsessing over chasing success. Instead, become aligned with it. Become disciplined enough to deserve it. Become focused enough to recognize it. Become mentally strong enough to sustain it. Because success without inner growth disappears quickly. But success built on character lasts. And one day, without forcing, without begging, without chasing desperately, you'll notice something incredible. The opportunities you once searched for are now searching for you.